Cowabunga, y'all. Captain Beardo here. Today is another NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles review. Today, it's one that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. And it's now one that I've been able to find my Walmart stores or anything near me, so I had to go ahead and order offline. Luckily I didn't buy it for too much. I just paid the tax and shipping above the typical retail price, so yeah, let's get into the video.
Are you recording a video right now?
And damn it. Welcome back. So, today I'm deciding to do things a little bit differently, but the little clip that I talked about before, well, I got the Casey Jones and Raphael 2-pack. Look at that beaut. I'm excited to open them up for you guys, so we can see all that it comes with. Again, I did not find this at my Walmart, but I was able to go ahead and find them online for about a little bit, like $10 over where it would be, or $20 over where it would be. But if you take that into gas and trips to Walmart, it's a lot better. So without further ado, let's get opening, and I'm excited like I was with Metalhead. So here we have Casey Jones and Raphael. Sorry if there's a little bit of glare. Still trying to work out some bugs, and I'm looking at getting a new camera anyway, but for now, let's look at this. So you can see you got Casey Jones and Raphael, both labeled down there in a window box packaging. Very cool. And this is a 2-pack from Walmart stores instead of those single packs that you've seen at like GameStop. There's the top, there's Raphael's side, there's Casey Jones' side, there's the back. Just a recreation of the whole scene that they start fighting. Man, I hate punkers. Or tell me, is this a Jose Canseco pack? Tell me, you didn't pay money for this. Or you gotta know what a crumpet is in order to know what croquet is. Great scene. If you want to read the description, you can do so now. And there's the bottom for you guys. Let's get these guys out and breathing. Now, something I've been doing in these videos is looking at the cardboard that it comes in. And this is actually pretty nice because you can actually have pretty much a diorama in the sewers with just this box. So if you wanted to, you could customize it on the shelf and whatnot, which is pretty darn cool, because it is enough for 2 figures just to stand in there. First off, let's look at what Raphael comes with. Majority of his stuff is similar to what he came with within the GameStop exclusive, but he does come with a few more accessories, which is pretty neat because he is in disguise after all. But you get 2 relaxed hands, nice fingernails there, and sculpting and green and all that. Really like it. Get 2 pointing finger hands. Very nice. I like it a lot. Again, fingernails done really nicely. And you can also have Raphael point at Casey Jones as you have them arguing from whatever scene you want to do. Very cool. Comes with 2 sides. Both the exact same. Come on, focus. Okay. Both a really nice size. Now I've heard that some boxes actually have one of the sides like not where it's supposed to be, and it's like you have to find in the bottom of the box as like a Easter egg to where's my side throughout the movie. But for me, when I got these, they were both in the where they should be. So I don't know if that's an actual Easter egg or not, but I don't know. So let me know down in the comments down below if you've had a look for the second side or not. But I didn't, which is interesting. You get a delicious looking pizza right there. Same pizza as the single pack. Very cool. Now, here's where it gets different. So here's something different. You get 3 different bandana pieces that come with the set, instead of just the 2 bandana pieces, so that way you can have them drape over like each side Looks very cool. I like them. But yeah, the other one just has like the one. I think it typically just comes with this one, and then like the one that goes on both sides. Or it might just come with these two and then without the one on both sides. But anyway, you typically only got two in the typical GameStop exclusive ones. But here, and I think with all the other re-releases, you get the extra bandana with these. So you get three, which is really cool. That's different. And since he is in disguise, he gets his separate hat, which is really cool to get. This little fedora hat. I really like it. Nice brown. Got the nice bow right there. Very cool. And he does have a little hole right here, so that way you can have his bandana sitting easily right there, however you're holding it, which is very cool. So let's take out the green machine himself, Raphael. So as I pulled him out, most things are detachable from him. And like I said, he does come with a third bandana, so here's this one. Now you can see it can drip over both of his shoulders. So I'll go ahead and plug that back in. It just plugs in right there. You can just put it into the port. So here we have Raphael. And as you can see, I did put it back in the port, like so. And his trench coat. Let me zoom out a little bit. Very nice. Nice fabric. It goes all the way around. Really cool. And like I said, if you want to, you can take this off and put it back on. If you just want to have him by himself. But if you buy him like this, you might as well keep him with it on. Because with nice little pockets right here, they can put the size in, or the single side, which is really dope. They can do that. So the actual pockets, the buttons are not actually buttons, but you can see he's just the same figure from the previous wave, just with the trench coat this time. Still really cool. Really nice material right there. He's got a backpack this time, just like he does in the movie. And if you want to take this off, you can. All you have to do is just put his arms back and carefully take it off. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it on just because NECA figures are very fragile. And as you can see, the hands that he comes with are the weapon holding hands. So you can have him hold his size or whatever other weapon you want. So yeah, let's just go ahead and look deeper at him. Same about detail in the head and everything like that. Mine kind of show different, like the teeth differently and things like that, which is pretty cool. Different variant. I think it is actually slightly painted differently than the other Raphael figure, but a little bit darker maybe. I don't know. It looks really cool. There's the front, and there's his little toes. Same details about the other Raphael figure. There's the back. The back of him. His backpack. Really cool. Top of his head. Him laying down. And him laying down that way. Really cool figure. Really like it. And let me go ahead and put his hat on for you guys. Like I said, he comes with a little hole there, so you can just plop it back on a little easier. Now that's really cool that he has his head. But same about articulation. You can look up that much with everything. Down that much. You got the head pivot. You can look right. You can look left like others. You can move the arm that far up, pretty good. Down, about that much. All the way around, pretty much. You got the fins at the elbows, right there. You got the swivels at the wrist, and they do hinge down and up. And we lost his head. But he does have a slight ab crunch in the right there, and a slight ab crunch back. He's got the splits at the joints, right there. You can kick up that much, kick back pretty good. Double jointed knees, a little bit of a swivel there. His ankles can move down, move up, and he does have ankle pivot. Really cool. He has, like I said, he's the exact same figure as before, just with the trench coat, hat, extra bandana. Otherwise, still pretty cool to have in your collection, and he is a very good variant. So let's get into Casey Jones' side. The best thing about Casey Jones is that he comes with so many assortments of hands and weapons with him, just because of the type of character that he is. So besides the hands that are already attached to him, he comes with 3 interchangeable hands. You got 2 weapon holding hands, like right here. Really good glove paint job. Sorry about the nice fingernails. Everything just looks really good. Knuckles, everything. Paint jobs look really amazing with that. He's got a right pointing finger, so you can have him intimidate Raphael. Again, glove is really nicely done. Got a more relaxed hand, possibly a weapon holding hand for more like a hockey stick or something. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. Come on, get in focused. Yeah, I like it. Really cool. Comes with 2 more weapon holding hands, probably just for the bats and things like that, or the golf club. Really cool. Amazing details done. Mine is missing a little bit of paint on the right here where the fingers are, but it's not noticeable at all unless you're actually looking at it. Pretty cool. So we got his bag, his baseball bag. Pretty cool. Got a nice strap. There's the inside. Very pliable plastic, looks like. Do be careful of the strap. I would recommend, if you're going to put the strap on, remove his head. Otherwise it seems like it could snap just because of how skinny it is right about there or right there. And I know that like the cartoon one has it snapped a lot, so just be careful with this one as well. You got the first hockey stick. Now I'm not much of a sports guy, so I don't know what each hockey is for, but this is a really big hockey stick. As you can see, it's that big. Here's the second one. It's a lot smaller. I think the big one is for goalie, but I'm not too sure. But here's this one for like the typical play. Nice wraps. Looks really cool. Nice clean paint job. Also, with this big one, you can see it does have a little bit like scuff marks and like dirty a little bit. Makes it look worn, which is really cool. You'll see that with Casey Jones' shirt as well. Here's the cricket bat. Again, nicely done. Looks like actual wood. Did a really good job with like the wood finishes. Here's the 2 bats. Really cool. Nice handle, nice top. Nicely painted all together. Very movie accurate. And his golf club, which is really cool to have in the collection. And do be careful. This tends to bend a lot. Just put in hot water and straighten out. Just be careful because it is thin plastic, but mine didn't come out that bad, so I didn't have to do that because it's pretty much straight as it is, which is pretty cool. Let's look at the... Actually, let me show you the weapons in the bag first off. So you can put that there. You can put the other one there, like so. Put the 2 bats. You can put in there. You can put this in there, like so. So you got everything there. And then you can even put that in there, and it holds everything pretty well. Nothing really comes out either once you put everything in there. That's awesome that you can put everything in there that's just big enough to hold everything. Very cool. Very cool. And I think I jengaed it a little bit good, so that way you can actually kind of see how it would look. Again, you can put this over his shoulder and have him carry all his weapons. Very cool. Again, let's look at the Vigilante himself. So here we have the Vigilante himself. Let me zoom in a little bit on the face. So here we have the Vigilante himself. Really cool. Now I zoomed in on his head, just because I like the paintwork they did with the mask and his hair. Very much like the actor. And if you can see, he does have his eyes underneath. Now, it's non-removable and doesn't come with an alternate head. However, if you are a customizer and you know people that can customize, you can take this off and remove these and things like that and like very customize it. And underneath, there is an actual face of the actor who plays Casey Jones in the movie. I'm blanking on his name, but it's really cool. And I did read on like Twitter and like other places that NECA did finally get the likeness to the actor, so there might be a wave later on where we get him and he has like a separate head, or we might get like a weapons pack or something like that with his spare head or something like that, which is still really cool. But I want to show him off here for you guys. Now with this figure in particular, see right there, he does have chest hair, which is really cool. His shirt and joggers are like this weird nice plastic, make it feel like that he's wearing clothes. His shirt is kind of like scuffed up, dirtied a little bit, which is really nice. Like, you got black wash there, you know, like his sleeves. Really cool. I dig it a lot. There's the back of his jacket. As you can tell, it's kind of like worn right here, like different areas. There's the top. It's really cool, like nicely done, like made him look really cool. His arms, he got like veins and things. I love it. And here's the hands that he comes with. They're just close-fisted hands. Still amazing artwork. Paint job on there. As you can see, like, got more veins, like more texturing, make it look like arms. Now his elbow joints are kind of on the weird side, but I do like that he has them, because it really pulls it off. Plus, they did continue like the vein going from his bicep to his wrist and everything like that, which is really cool. So they did make it like a fully fleshed out. Even I can like make that look a little bit better. So it's really cool that it is double jointed. There's a sweatpants style, really cool. He's got his boots on, with like the socks underneath, really cool. There's the underneath. He does have peg holes, and Raphael does have peg holes as well. There's the back of him. Really like the artwork on him and like the paint and everything, really cool. And his jacket is actually removable too, so if you don't want him to wear that, you can just put his arms back and take it off like so. But really cool, and it is that V-neck style and pretty wrinkly as well. So without further ado, let's get into the articulation of this brand new figure, and then I'll show him with his bag on and everything like that. Actually, I can probably do that now. Just quick, here's his neck. They did give him the Adam's apple, which is really cool. But yeah, I took the head off, so that way I can quickly put the bag on him. So you just flop, and then put that over, and then now he has the bag on. And his head does come off real easily. And I'm sure that see, got the snap. So now he's wearing it, which is really cool. So there he is wearing it. And now I'll go ahead and do articulation. So he can look up that much. It's kind of hard just because of his hair. He can look down a lot. His head is on a little bit of a pivot. He can look right. He can look left. He can bring his arms all the way up, like really far up, which is great. Down that much. All the way around. Like I keep mentioning, he does have the double joints, and he can close in way more than 90 degrees, so you can have him like scratching his head, which is really cool. And he does have like that joint at the elbow too, so that way you can do that, which is really cool. Or you can have him like flexing, which is really cool. He's got a little bit of a swivel there, and you got a little bit of a swivel right here too, so that way you can make sure that he has his elbow facing the right way. He's got a wrist swivel. His wrist can bend down and up that much, which is really cool. No other joints in the stomach area or abdomen, I don't feel. But he does have a waist swivel right there. Actually, there is a little bit of a movement in there. He does. So he can crunch that much forward and that much back. Yeah, I didn't realize that because I just had to make him a little bit loose. But yeah, he can crunch that much back and crunch that much forward. It's right about here where his chest is, which is really cool. He's got can do the splits, just like all the other figures, which is really nice. You can kick up that much, kick back that much. You got a single bend at the knees, which bends a little bit over 90 degrees, which is nice. A little bit of a swivel there. A little bit of a swivel there as well, which is really nice. You can have him kick forward, more forward if you need, or more back. He's got ankle rotation. Well, more of a ankle pivot actually. And his ankles can go that much and go down that much. It's kind of hindered because it is, I don't know if you guys can, because it is right behind the boot, but still awesome. There's Casey. So let's go ahead, get him posed with Raphael and finish up this video with all of their accessories. So here we have both Casey and Raphael out, posed. I am using NECA figure stands to pose these guys out, and I'm really like those as well. Maybe I'll do a separate review on those, but these are really cool figures. Love it. As you can see, I'm doing that one movie scene where he's talking about the cricket. Really great figures. Here we have their hands, bandanas, pizza hands, and then in Casey's bag, I got the rest of the weapons in there. He holds them pretty well, and these two are awesome. I absolutely love these figures, and I'm so excited to finally have them in my collection. There are a few more that I am wanting to get from the 90s movie, well, from the trilogy anyway, that NECA's doing, so stay tuned for those. But for the most part, I don't think I'm going to get any other figures besides like Super Shredder and Toka and Razor, which reminds me, Toka and Razor are now up for pre-order for this next week, so go ahead, do that, do yourself a favor and go ahead and do that. And it is only going to be for this week, but it's super easy, just check out and everything like that, and it's really easy. Just watch out for shipping because it is a little bit costly depending on your area with shipping, same with the taxes. But other than that, Toka and Razor I can't wait to do. But otherwise, yeah, just a few more with this collection, and then I think I'm going to be done with the movie figures because there's not much else from that I know of that I want to do, because I'm not doing the 2-packs or anything like that. So if you did like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe. It really does help out the channel when you do all those things, and ring that bell to get notified for everything, because as you can see, I love toys, I love Ninja Turtles, and I want to keep doing this for you guys. So let's help my channel grow, and let's get past the 55 subscriber mark, and hopefully we get up to like 70 or even 100. Let's keep moving, guys. So without further ado, let's put Raphael down and feel the beard. Love y'all.